Okay, everyone, if I could have your attention, if you're having a conversation, if you could just kind of step out to the back. I want to give Susan the opportunity to go through her presentation. So if you could let us have the room, that would be great.
Right. Thanks very much, Eric. As Eric just said, I'm going to take you through some of the things on Equine Line that hopefully will be beneficial to you. Can everyone hear okay? No. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, is that a little bit better? Okay. Okay, to just take you through Equine Line, and we are going to look more in depth at a few of these things today, but Equine Line is an online service where anyone can go and get information like past performance race records, catalog style pedigrees, and a lot of different types of pedigrees, also mare produce records. We're going to look briefly at our portfolio service, which is a very unique and valuable service. A sales catalog app that I'll touch on, a mare produce records app, and a trainer program. So the HBPA offices and Equine Line have actually had a 31-year relationship, which is hard to believe, but it did start back in 1992. And most of the HBPA tracks offices make Equine Line reports, things I mentioned like the past performance race records, pedigrees, so forth, available to their members. And there are special discounted rates to HBPA track offices. And these are the most popular reports are going to be discounted 25% to 40%. This is the Equine Line homepage, and if you look across the top, you see these are the main categories of the site, and then there's also a rotating carousel right here, which also has the basic products and services. So I wanted to point out, first of all, some of the free services that Equine Line offers, and you'll find those up in the top right corner under free services. And just to take a look at a few of those, first of all is a free 5-cross pedigree, and that this information is available for any registered thoroughbred, and you can get to this information by horse name or a horse's year of birth and its dam's name if you're not sure what the horse's registered name is. So you will see information about the horse in addition to the 5-cross pedigree, and that will include how many starts the horse has had and what its best race class was. Also a True Nicks rating. Also included will be the breeder and any inbreeding that the horse has, and you'll see the most recent auction result listed there. Also with a link down at the bottom to view the horse's complete auction history. So anytime the horse has gone through a public auction, it will be listed. And that is another thing that we offer free is the auction results search. And then from this, you'll be able to look at an individual horse who has gone through the sale. You can view it by stallion, by the dam, covering sire, sire of the sire, the consignor buyer, and even the broodmare sire. Our auction results go back to 1980. And of course are current. Another thing that we offer free is our racing recap, and here you'll be able to go back and look at whatever date range that you want, back to 30 days, and by race category. You can look at stakes races, graded stakes races, allowance, maiden special weight, and you can see it's a pretty detailed information. And then there are links to the horses, so if you want to view more, you can easily do that by tapping on the horse's name. I mentioned our portfolio service. This is a service that we've had for a number of years. I think it's an excellent service, and it works well whether you have one horse or you have hundreds of horses. And the concept behind this is, and the reason why it was named this, it's much like a stock portfolio. Anytime that you look at your portfolio, you're seeing the most up-to-date information on that horse. And you can put in a broodmare to keep up with her produce, horse in training, and also a sire to keep up with their progeny. So for a mare, for instance, you will have her produce record, and it will be continuously updated. And that includes the race records and also the sale records for her foals. You'll also receive notifications if any of her foals have workouts, if they're entered in a race, or if they have just raced. Same with sale entry notifications, sale entry and sale results. Notification of a family stakes win or place, which of course affects the value of that horse. There'll be a catalog style pedigree within the portfolio that you can view at any time, and then also nicking report. Again, all of that information is continuously updated, and does also include international information. For horses in training, it's basically the same thing, except you do have a past performance race record for that horse, which includes links to videos and charts of the horse's races. And the notifications that I just mentioned for a mare are all the same for a horse in training. There is an expense and revenue center there, so you know, if you choose to track expenses and revenues here, it is an easy way to do so, and it's perfect for taxes. It has an interactive condition book where you can go in and basically do quick searches of any tracks, condition books that you want. You can do that by state or individual tracks, and you know, see what races are up and coming that you know, meet the criteria that you have put in. We have a free feature portfolio, and I did want to point this out because this is an area where you can go and take a look at what we have there, are like the top 10 colts, top 10 fillies we'll be putting in there, those that are on the Derby Trail right now, and the top point getters for the Oaks, and get a feel for how the portfolio works. So we've broken it into different portfolios. So you'll see like the top 10 colts, top 10 fillies in another portfolio, and then you'll see another one that has their dams. But take a look at that. It will give you an idea of what the portfolio has to offer. The pedigree binder is a free feature that's available on Equine Line, and you can use this with any PDF report that Equine Line offers. And it's a way for you to really manage, to store, to view or share, and even personalize your pedigrees and race records, and as I said, any PDF report. So this is just a sample of how your pedigree binder might look, and I've personalized this by just adding a picture of Forte. This is a catalog style pedigree over on the right that was run on Equine Line, and now, and this is just one horse, but you know, you could put in multiple horses into your pedigree binder if you want, and you can have multiple binders as well. But it is basically like an electronic flip book, And, you know, you just kind of flip through the pages, and then you can easily share this. If you want to email this to someone, they can see this same pedigree binder that you're seeing. It's also good for past performance race records, and you know, would be especially good for someone that has a syndicate. You know, you have a lot of syndicate owners. It's a great way to share information very quickly and very easily. Did want to mention our free Equine sales catalog app. This is something that works with an iPad, and we actually have all the sales in North America, upcoming sales, and through this app, you can download the entire catalog, or in a case of a large sale like a Keeneland sale, if you only wanted select books, you could select the certain books to download. But you will see the catalog page looks identical to what the actual printed catalog pedigree would look like. But you do have a lot of features with this app that you don't have, of course, with the printed catalog. Some of those are, if you are actually viewing the horse, you have an easy way to make notes on conformation, and they're shown here. Also, updates since the catalog page was written. That's something that's you know, very valuable information. Shows you the major updates to that horse's pedigree since the page was written. After the sale, you'll see the sale result, the sale price up here, and who the buyer was. And if there are walking videos, photos, or any additional information that the consignor has provided, those will be a quick link as well. But if you haven't used this, if you do go to the sale, highly recommend that you take advantage of this app. And again, it is free, and all the sales, you know, upcoming sales will be there, and we keep them available for about 30 days after the sale. Wanted to just mention our mare produce records. We have an online service that works also with an app. This one is a subscription service, but it provides unlimited access, so you can access all the mare produce records you would possibly ever want to. It is all real time, so everything is being updated continuously. It does have international and worldwide information, and I didn't mention at the beginning, but we are do have the largest database of pedigrees and racing information of any organization in the world, and all of that is available through here. This also, in addition to working online, works with an iPad and an iPhone app. This is just a sample screen of it. This is, excuse me, on the mare, Leslie's Lady. This is her complete produce record, and all of this information is provided via the app. And he's going to look at it right now, I think. So anything in blue over here, which is in this column, is the horse's race earnings. You can click on that, and it will bring up the horse's tabulated race record, along with a black type summary of any wins, black type wins and places that the horse has had. And then clicking on, this is the sale price. What you'll see here is the most recent sales activity for each of those foals. And then over on the just to the right of that, we'll tell you what sale that was. But clicking on the blue box will bring you that horse's complete sales history. So if it has sold more than once, which in this case it has, you will see all of those listed there. Also wanted to mention our custom reports, and these are something that you won't see on Equine. If you go to Equine, you're not going to see these custom reports, but I wanted to make you aware that we do provide these types of things. This actually gets a lot of activity from individuals, from organizations, just you name it. But anything that has to do with racing, with pedigrees, with sales, with people such as trainers or owners or breeders and tracks, and it can be broad or it can be very detailed, but we can look to provide you with a report that, you know, is something that you would be looking for. It's accurate and it's time saving, and I know that there are many of the tracks or the HBPA offices at the tracks that, you know, you need reports. Maybe they're annual reports and you've got someone that's doing that by hand now. Yeah, just give me a call and, you know, tell us what you're looking for, and we'll be glad to give you an estimate if we can do that. And like I said, it can save you a great deal of time, and you know it's going to be accurate. So please keep that in mind. Also, we do have a trainer program, and this is something that allows trainers to calculate their day rates and allocate the billing charges to appropriate owners. Can maintain your health records and do billing through the system. Can generate a monthly race earnings report for each horse and calculate the trainer's percentage. The interactive condition book that I mentioned as being a part of the portfolio is available through the trainer program as well. You can keep track of daily training charts and generate daily messages, or however frequently you want to message your owners, and a lot more. So did want to make you aware of that, and by being online, it is advantageous in that you can access it anywhere. It's not, you know, doesn't reside locally on your PC. Wanted to provide you with this promo code, and so hope you'll take advantage of this. If you'll write this down or take a picture of it. If you will use the promo code HBPA 2023, that will give you $25 free on Equine through the end of March. So you just need to make sure you put in that promo code on like the download page before you download any reports, and it will automatically give you $25 in free reports or whatever you choose to run. I did want to touch too on Blood Horse. We are the majority owner along with Toba in owning the Blood Horse, and just wanted to hit some of the highlights of Blood Horse, and hopes that you're taking advantage of all that it has to offer as well. Of course, there is the Blood Horse magazine, which is monthly. Blood Horse has been in existence since 1916, so well over 100 years. Included in each monthly issue of the magazine, it is, once we went from weekly to monthly a couple of years ago, it is a 100-page minimum per issue. It has in-depth profiles on breeders and owners, trainers, jockeys, racing executives. Takes a look at the industry's leading farms, the training centers, the tracks, and so forth. A lot of features on the horses and the history of the sport. There is a marketplace analysis. It goes from the breeding industry to the sales. Also, Blood Horse Market Watch. Business stories that examine the industry's most important issues. There are articles on stories on horse health and welfare articles, and then also not included here, but is our honor roll, which takes a look at all of the graded races, the most recent ones, and does an in-depth look at those. The Blood Horse Daily is, as the name suggests, is a daily news product. Has the news and a lot more, including upcoming entries and race results. It is free, and it is available if you want to have it emailed to you daily, or if you would like to use the daily app, that is free as well. That can be used on a mobile device, a phone, or iPad. If you have an Alexa device, you can also have the news read to you. But if you go to just bloodhorse.com/daily, then you'll be able to view the daily there, or sign up for it if you'd like to do so. And this is what the app looks like, the daily app. If you like to use that on your phone, and a lot of people have the PDF emailed to them, but still use the app. And here you can view the races, look at entries. You have the news and all the kind of things that you would have in the PDF too. Bloodhorse.com, our website, it is the most viewed website for owners and breeders. It gets about 39 million page views a year. And as you can see, it is a responsive design site where it responds according to whether you're using a desktop, a phone, or an iPad. But do take advantage of the different channels that it has they're going to be listed up here at the top. But each one of those has pretty extensive drop-down boxes. So not only are you going to be able to see the news, but there is a drop-down for racing. You see the latest in racing news. Look at the people, leading leaders, and owners and jockeys, horses. There is this time of year a Triple Crown section. So you can go there, you can see Byron King's Derby Dozen, the leading point getters, news and information about Derby prep races. There also at the top you'll see a breeding and stallions. That's where you'll find the stallion register, so all the information you want to know about stallions. Also a lot of breeding information, including the top sire list. And then there is also a section on sales at the top as well. All of those with drop-down boxes. Did want to mention that there is also a Blood Horse Plus. This was introduced almost 2 years ago, and this is a premium service, if you will, but a lot of unique content here that you won't find otherwise. A lot of behind-the-scenes videos and interviews. There is, with Blood Horse Plus membership, you also do get $5 a month in Equine Line, but a lot of interesting stories here, and that you can view those. I think that we have like three of them free a month. So if you want to get a taste for it, take a look at those. I also mention this because it is included with a Blood Horse magazine subscription. So it's available as standalone, but is also a part of the subscription. This is our Global Stallions app. It is a free app. It can be used on a tablet or mobile phone. And this is basically like a stallion, the Blood Horse Stallion Register, but via the app. And it provides you with instant or immediate access to the top performers for that stallion, or recent race and auction results, the upcoming race entries, the stallion register page for that stallion, and sire statistics. But just be sure, and when you go to the app and pull up a horse, you want to click on this little menu right here, and that is where you will have access to all of these things listed below. Blood Horse social media has a huge following, a total of over 300,000 followers, and it is a great way to keep up with news and the goings on in the industry in a very quick way. So that's our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. did want to just circle back to this. This is an ad for Blood Horse, and it is a special offer for just the Horseman's Journal readers. This is in the spring issue of the Horseman's Journal, and it is a special offer for anyone who would like to subscribe to the Blood Horse. It is at a reduced rate for just your members, and if you will just write down this address, this URL, it's just bloodhorse.com/HJ. HJ stands for the Horseman's Journal. Put that in all caps, and it will come up with a special subscription form for you, and we'll have reduced rates. Again, that Blood Horse Plus that I just showed you, that is included with your Blood Horse subscription. Okay. So any questions? Or Eric, I'm not sure if we have time for questions, but.
Are there any questions for Susan?
What is the annual cost?
For which one?
Just the standard monthly magazine.
The monthly magazine, the standard cost is $79. $79 a year, but in the special URL I showed you, I think it's $69, and if you wanted to just get a digital package, it's like $59, or it may even be $49 here, I think. Okay. Right here. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. Appreciate